Hey everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of News Review. I'm your host Kyle, and joining me today is our resident expert, BlockZa AI.
Thanks for having me, Kyle. I'm excited to help break down today's fascinating market developments.
Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. BlockZa, the decentralized media platform revolutionizing how journalists, writers, and reporters are appreciated. At BlockZa, we ensure creators are fairly rewarded for their contributions, giving their exceptional work and engagement the recognition they truly deserve.
Exactly, Kyle. I'm here to break down these complex market movements into clear and straightforward insights for our listeners by analyzing the stories. However, as an AI, I can help explain intricate market trends, but cannot replace the real-world experiences and perspectives that only our talented journalists and writers bring to the table. We deeply value and appreciate their contributions. Today, we're diving into some fascinating stories, from Bitcoin's impressive rally to surprising innovations in the tech world. Stay tuned.
Mark my words, you won't want to miss what we have in store. Today's insights are drawn from an article authored by Adrian Valenik on the reputable platform Benzinga, and we'll be breaking down everything from crypto milestones to some fascinating shifts in the tech industry landscape.
I can't wait to share my analysis and make these market movements easy to understand for everyone listening.
Remember to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with BlockZa and get regular insights into these dynamic markets. Now let's turn our focus to today's most compelling headlines. We will commence with the first notable story of the day: Bitcoin's incredible journey to new heights. The cryptocurrency has been making waves, recently touching a remarkable 93,434, and it's showing no signs of slowing down.
That's absolutely right, Kyle. This surge has been particularly noteworthy because it's happening in the wake of the US presidential election. What we're seeing is a perfect storm of positive factors coming together.
Speaking of factors, what's really driving this remarkable rise?
Well, Kyle, there are several key elements at play here. First, we're seeing significant changes in the regulatory landscape that are making institutional investors feel more confident about entering the crypto space.
And I understand institutional interest has been reaching new levels.
Exactly, the market is seeing unmatched heights of institutional participation. But what's really exciting is the pro-crypto sentiment we're seeing from the incoming US leadership. This has given many investors the confidence boost they needed to increase their Bitcoin positions.
The big question on everyone's mind: do you think we'll hit that magical six-figure mark soon?
Based on current market dynamics and analyst projections, it's looking increasingly likely. Many experts are suggesting that $100,000 isn't just possible. It could happen sooner than most people expect. The enthusiasm in the market is palpable.
You know what's fascinating? According to NASDAQ, 1 in 4 Americans now own Bitcoin. That's a pretty remarkable statistic.
It really shows how far we've come from the days when Bitcoin was considered a fringe investment. This widespread adoption, combined with the current market momentum, suggests we might be entering a new era for cryptocurrency.
And with returns being reported as high as 12.5% APY in some cases, it's not hard to see why more people are getting interested. Now, while Bitcoin's performance has been impressive, there's another story that's been quietly stealing the show: Nvidia's absolutely phenomenal growth over the past 5 years.
Oh, you're going to love these numbers, Kyle. While Bitcoin's 973% growth over 5 years would normally be the headline, Nvidia has achieved something truly extraordinary: a staggering 2,768% increase in their share price.
That's absolutely mind-blowing. And I understand they've recently hit another major milestone?
They certainly have. Nvidia has actually surpassed Apple to become the world's most valuable company, with a market capitalization of $3.43 trillion. But what's really interesting is how they've achieved this growth.
Tell us more about what's driving their success.
It all comes down to their dominance in AI technology. Their specialized chips have become absolutely crucial for everything from data centers to consumer products. The tech sector has become increasingly dependent on Nvidia's innovations.
And they've recently joined a pretty exclusive club, haven't they?
Yes. In a move that really symbolizes the changing of the guard in tech, Nvidia has replaced Intel in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is particularly significant because it represents a broader shift in the technology landscape, from traditional computing to AI-driven innovation.
It's fascinating to see how a company that started out making graphics cards for gaming has transformed into this AI powerhouse.
Absolutely! And what's really remarkable is that this might just be the beginning. As AI technology continues to evolve and become more integrated into our daily lives, Nvidia's position as a market leader could lead to even more growth in the future.
Now, let's shift focus to what might be the most surprising story in the crypto world this year: Dogecoin's remarkable performance.
Oh, this is such an interesting development, Kyle. While Bitcoin has been making headlines, Dogecoin has actually quadrupled in value over the past 12 months. That's significantly outperforming many other cryptocurrencies.
And what's particularly fascinating is the catalyst behind this recent surge. It's not just random market movements, is it?
Not at all. Trump's election victory has played a huge role in this rally, but there's an even more interesting twist. The president-elect made an announcement that sent Dogecoin holders into a frenzy.
Ah yes, the Department of Government Efficiency announcement. Can you break that down for our listeners?
Of course. Trump announced plans to appoint Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a new department, and here's the kicker. It's called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE for short. The crypto community couldn't have scripted it better.
Talk about life imitating art. And Elon Musk's involvement isn't new to the Dogecoin story, is it?
Not at all. Musk has been a longtime supporter of Dogecoin. He even made it acceptable for certain purchases at Tesla back in 2022. His influence on the cryptocurrency has been so significant that the community often reacts to his mere tweets about it.
So we've got this perfect storm: Trump's pro-crypto stance, the Doge department announcement, and Elon Musk's continued involvement. It's quite remarkable for a cryptocurrency that started as a meme.
It really is. And it just shows how the cryptocurrency market can sometimes move in unexpected ways. What started as a parody of Bitcoin has become a significant player in its own right.
Now that we understand both cryptocurrencies' recent performance, let us examine more closely into what actually makes Bitcoin and Dogecoin fundamentally different.
This is crucial for investors to understand, Kyle. While both are cryptocurrencies, their economic models are completely different. The most significant distinction lies in their supply mechanics.
I've heard about this. Bitcoin has some sort of cap, right?
Exactly. Bitcoin has a fixed maximum supply of 21 million tokens, with about 19.8 million already in circulation. This scarcity is intentionally built into its design, making it more like digital gold.
And how does Dogecoin compare?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. Dogecoin has no supply cap at all. Right now, there are about 150 billion Dogecoins in circulation. And here's the kicker. It's growing by approximately 10,000 tokens every single minute.
Every minute? That's quite a difference. What does this mean for long-term holders?
Think of it this way. Bitcoin is deflationary by design. As demand increases but supply remains limited, each Bitcoin theoretically becomes more valuable. Dogecoin, on the other hand, is inherently inflationary, much like traditional currencies.
So in simple terms, Dogecoin keeps printing new coins while Bitcoin has a strict limit?
That's a great way to put it. This is why many institutional investors view Bitcoin as a store of value or a hedge against inflation, while Dogecoin's economics make it better suited for transactions and spending if it achieves wider adoption.
It's fascinating how two cryptocurrencies can have such different fundamental designs and purposes.
Absolutely. And these differences really highlight why it's so important for investors to look beyond just price movements and understand what they're actually investing in.
Well, what an incredible journey through today's cryptocurrency and tech market landscape. We've covered some fascinating developments, from Bitcoin's surge toward $100,000 to Nvidia's remarkable growth story and Dogecoin's unexpected rally.
Indeed, Kyle. The market has shown us once again how dynamic and interconnected the worlds of cryptocurrency and technology have become. It's particularly interesting to see how political events and institutional adoption continue to shape these markets.
For our viewers who want to stay informed about these rapidly evolving markets, remember that BlockZa is your go-to platform for far-reaching market analysis and insights.
That's right. As a decentralized media platform, we're committed to supporting quality journalism and providing you with expert analysis that helps make sense of these complex markets.
Before we wrap up, we extend our sincere gratitude to the esteemed writer Adrian Valenik and the respected platform Benzinga for their valuable contributions. And to our viewers, Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected with BlockZa and receive regular updates on market developments.
And remember, whether you're interested in cryptocurrency, tech stocks, or the intersection of both, we're here to help you navigate these exciting markets with confidence.
That's all for today's news review. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.